Oh hey there guys, it's Barry, and we all know that Nintendo loves to sue content creators. They're based out in Japan. The copyright laws out there is much more strict than we have over here, and of course guys, we have some huge controversy with the MigSwitch going on. People are getting sued left and right. Some people may go to jail, as stated here by RGT85, and of course, he kinda told y'all a big face lie in that video if you checked it out, so I wanna debunk it. Let's get right into it in 2 seconds, but before we do, I'd really appreciate it if you could just smash that like button, hit that subscribe bell, as it really does help me out with the YouTube algorithm and stuff. And without further ado, let's get right into it. So of course, if you don't know what the MigSwitch is, it's a little SD card that comes with a dumper. It allegedly gives you the ability to basically go to GameStop, get a pre-owned Switch game. You could take it home, copy it to your Mig, to the SD card on your MigSwitch, and then you can return it to GameStop, get your money back. It's kind of simple. Essentially, it's a SD card that comes with a dumper, so you can put your games over to the SD card and have it there for safe storage or whatever you want to use it for. Of course, people can use this for nefarious means, and that's why Nintendo came and stepped in. They're suing 2 individuals for copyright infringement, and as you could probably guess, given the theme of the video so far, it has to do with hacks and mods related to the Switch. They're suing the 2 individuals, Modded Hardware and Archbox, and basically those 2 guys were involved in the sales of the MigSwitch devices, console mods, service for modding, and more. Along with that, these outfits also include pirated games with a number of devices they sell mods and they offer. While Nintendo might have an issue with some of these mods themselves, they should have a slam dunk case when they lump in any pirated games or anything nefarious like that, and these parties likely have an open and shut legal battle with considerable fines and potential time behind bars, which isn't the coolest for them, to be honest. But in this video, RJT says that he is going to jail along with Spawnwave, and as well, he says that the MigSwitch site is currently offline, which is not true. And in all reality, these guys are not going to jail, as they have nothing to do with the sale or the manufacturing of these MigSwitches. They just own them, and I think that's super hard clickbait from the one and only Nintendo YouTuber RGT85 himself, just because he could have spoken about the situation without trying to make it all about himself and Spawnwave or whatever. However, moving on, the MigSwitch site isn't even down right now. If you go to MigSwitchRU.com, they just changed the domains. It's actually live right now. And on the website, they say that they lost the domain and ownership for MigSwitch.com. But first and most important, they are operating as usual and they're shipping their products. All orders are being fulfilled and nothing has changed besides the domain change. They state that they didn't have a chance to know what was happening, and they are shocked for several reasons, but they didn't have a chance to answer or defend their products with at least a simple fact of whatever the complaint was. It applies to few countries and in no way allows them to take down a domain for all users across the world. Can Afghanistan request to take down a .com website that goes against its interests? We don't think so. They're just talking a whole bunch, trying to make it make sense for them. But honestly, they said that they are not tolerating that attitude and they're not bowing down to the bullies, so it does seem that MigSwitch is fighting back, and there is button use coming out on the V2 card. You get some clarification about the game switching button and whatnot, so you could go head over to the website if you think you want to get a MigSwitch or whatever. They're still available. They're still going strong. All the firmware updates and everything is here. The dumper is here, as claimed by RGT85. He didn't get a dumper, but that is probably his own doing, as he did seem very cloudy in the explanation when he was saying how he didn't get it. But I digress. I don't want to call him out too hard. I just know people make mistakes on these videos, and I just wanted to come clarify and just clarify the situation so people to know what actually happened. Of course, MigSwitch, there is a possibility that Nintendo could take them down, but as reported by RGT, they're not down just yet. They're actually still up and running. You can go and see it right at MigSwitch RU.com, of course. And unlike RJT, I'm not monetized just yet, so I don't feel the need to pad out these videos with a bunch of unnecessary mumbo jumbo to get it to 11-minute mark. Just a short and sweet, concise video letting y'all know exactly what's going on. This is only going to cause trouble for the two individuals, Archbox and Modded Hardware. Spawnwave, RGT85, probably not going to jail. Everything will be okay. But as always, I really appreciate it if you could just smash that like button, hit that subscribe bell, as it really does help me out for the YouTube algorithm, and you'll know when I post any new videos in the future. And as always, have a great day.